8 weeks after funding is the measurement period. So you need to be ready to go on the day of funding. So don't wait as far as contacting your employees. And what is a restaurant going to gain from this by bringing the employees back? Continuity, right? You got your staff ready to go. You're taking care of them right now because they're probably going to make more than they would under unemployment. So there's some certainty for the employees. There's some continuity with your operation. If the smoke clears after 8 weeks, you're ready to open up your business rather than not doing anything and hoping that when things calm down, you've got the staff to pull from.
So speaking of staff, I guess the other question, just not a little off topic, but is the unemployment. So obviously the people who are home now with the coronavirus, or a lot of families are at home and people affected, and they've got that choice to make, right? Either take advantage of the unemployment, which and they've added extra $600 on per week going forward, and from what I hear, that could be extended, as well as some of the loans that are coming out. But what is your thought there? I guess with a restaurant owner, I think it would be important now to start that conversation with the employees that you're going to bring back. That way you can get a good feel for who's going to stay in employment or not. Just curious what you're seeing with companies that are trying to make those decisions coming out.
So technically, if you offer an employee reemployment, that would disqualify them from unemployment. How much you're going to press that? If an employee says, no, I'm going to need to stay home during all of this, you could contest their unemployment claim and more or less drive them back to working for you. So do they really have that choice? If you offer them employment, they're supposed to take that, and that would disqualify them from unemployment.
Gotcha. I appreciate it. I think that kind of helps with kind of clarifying when, things will happen fast. From what I see, it might take a little bit, but as soon as they started, moving it out, from what I understand, the plan is to try and do it fast. It's just a matter of the influx of applications that are out there. Would you say that's about true?
Yeah, banks would like to be able to fund nearly the same day if they could figure out how the system is really going to work. The banks are not guaranteeing these funds. SBA is guaranteeing 100% of these. So the bank is really just more or less working as a conduit to get from the SBA to the lender. The banks are not making much money on these loans. So they're going through a lot of work to do something that is not going to be a financial benefit for them. And there's a lot of uncertainty then. When do they fund these? Are they going through the right underwriting criteria? I saw an application from Chase Bank that they had a series of questions to see if somebody would qualify or not in their mind, right? They don't have to loan. Some banks may say, we're not going to deal with the small loans. We're only going to focus on the larger ones. So there's a lot of discretion from the bank on how they want to go with this. Again, the government had good intentions with this. There's just, to try to put something together like this in such a short fashion, there's certainly been a lot of challenges.
So, hey, I appreciate it. So for those that are out there, they're going to be applying, whether it be here after this call or be it Monday or next week, what are some things that they need to have ready to at hand and ready to go?
Get your payroll records. That should be an easy thing. If you have a payroll service, they're helping everybody. They can probably almost put it in ready to use format for you. So make that a number one priority. 1A and 1B is contact your bank. I would think that most have already been in that process. If you have not, get in line. Be the squeaky wheel. Make sure that they know that you want to do this.